How's it going, guys? Voice of Reason back for, yep, you guessed it, another edition of my video game reviews. This week, I will be concluding my downloadable video game streak with an Xbox 360 exclusive called Castle Crashers. Before we start the video game review, let me just give you guys a very brief background of Castle Crashers. Castle Crashers is developed by the Behemoth and was available exclusively, like I already said, for the Xbox Live Arcade back in August 27th, 2008. So first things first, let's start talking about the plot. In a nutshell, Castle Crashers' story is based on the adventures of four knights. Red, green, orange, and blue each have different unique magic powers as they attempt to chase down a wizard and his army of barbarians after stealing a large magic crystal, it seems like, as well as four princesses from the palace. And pretty much throughout the story, you go through each level, which are very diverse, and I'll talk about that later. And you beat these barbarians or bosses to either gain access to the princess and ultimately return everything back to the palace. Now, what I like about this plot is that it's straight to the point. It's simple. It's not elaborate. There are no like 50 characters that you need to know. I mean, it's someone stole something, you gotta go get it to restore peace to the land or whatever. And with a game like this, and especially a downloadable game like this, you expect something simple but yet fun and enjoyable for everyone. But yeah, in terms of the plot, I think it's a really good one, and it does do its job, and it's very effective. And the storytelling, as well as humorous cues here and there, are just a great addition to an already great downloadable game. So with that being said, let's move on to the gameplay. Now, one of the best key features of Castle Crashers is the gameplay. As you guys can see, watching some of the videos that I have here for you guys, it's a side-scrolling game, somewhat like the old school. Remember, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as well as the Simpsons game. It's a side-scrolling game, and it can have up to 4 people, either online or local game. But for the majority of this gameplay section, I really want to focus in on the RPG element of this game. At first glance, it just looks like any other side-scrolling game, very shallow, somewhat. But once you start playing it, you'll get immersed into this very in-depth video game. And it's really surprised me how in-depth the developers actually went into making this game. Not only do you guys have the option, or not the option, but the ability to level up, you also have the ability to customize your character on how you want it to be viewed as, or not viewed, but played as. You can customize your strength, your magic power, your agility, and the inventory is very extensive. There's, I don't know how many swords you can pick up here and play with. And you also have little animal orbs that help you throughout your journey that just make the whole RPG element more influential as you play with this game. And because of these little big features that this game has to offer is why it is so addicting, and so you can replay this game over and over again, and you can customize your knight a different way each time you do play it. I just think that one of the reasons why anyone should buy this game is solely because of the gameplay and the replayability that this game offers. And with it being a downloadable game, and with it being not that much to buy, I think it should be on the top 5 list of the best downloadable games last year, of the year 2008. Now let's talk about the graphics. Now, Castle Crashers is a pretty game to watch, especially if you have an HD TV hooked up to your Xbox. The colors are very vibrant. They're very bright, very bright. I really like the fact that they're very bright. It reminded me of a couple of cartoons that I see on TV nowadays. And what I liked about it is that there can be a lot of stuff going on, a lot of huge explosions, and there will be no slowdown. I mean, the only reason why I bring this up is because I know that there's a couple of games out there that have awesome graphics, but when you got stuff going all over the screen, it starts to slow down, and Personally, I think that takes away from the whole gaming experience altogether. Furthermore, each character model is very nicely done, especially the bosses. The bosses are just hilarious. So overall, the graphics in Castle Crashers are just awesome. You know, they're nothing huge. They're not Gears of War, you know, that kind, or Metal Gear Solid. They're just your regular modern 2D game, cartoonish, but obviously for adults because this is a pretty bloody game. But it does it very well, and it's just fun to watch, and more importantly, to play as well. Now, no game is perfect, but I'll be honest with you guys, I found it really hard finding any problems with this game. I mean, I played it online. As you guys can see here, I've been playing with my friend Aluru online, and it's been as smooth as me just playing offline by myself. And you know, I've been playing for quite some time, and I have still not found anything I don't really like about this game. Overall, my satisfaction is pretty good. And yeah, so in terms of any problems, issues with this game, they're very low, and if you do have any, please comment, but I doubt that there'll be anything major. So with all that being said, I highly recommend anyone who's looking for a nice downloadable game to do or to buy off the Xbox Live Arcade store. This can be a very nice addition to your collection, and I think anyone will pick this up and automatically just start playing and have fun with it. I mean, it's very comical, very comical, and it looks great. And one of the cool things I liked about this game is it took me back to when I was, in my childhood, and I was playing Battletoads or the Simpsons game at my local arcade. And this game just reminded me how cool side-scrolling games are and how much fun I used to have just playing them and wasting my hard-earned allowance on them every day after school. And just in case you guys are wondering, yes, I do believe that this game is probably one of the best Xbox Live Arcade games that you guys can download, available last year. But I think that just about does it for another edition of my video game reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed it, as well as enjoyed this little downloadable game streak I had, beginning with Super Street Fighter Turbo HD Remix. And hopefully I given you guys some ideas to waste your hard-earned money on some good downloadable video games available on not only the Xbox 360, but as well as the PlayStation 3. Have fun, guys. Take care.